last speaker for today. Now, it might be a good thing because I'll be the one you guys will remember. Or it might be a bad thing because you guys are already tired. So I will try to make it as much as a conversation as possible, where I'll talk to you guys and you guys will talk to me. And then, because everyone knows about AI. Who does not know about AI yet? So what is AI? Since everyone does, who can tell me what AI means?
Artificial intelligence.
I know it is artificial. But what really is AI? I know it's artificial intelligence.
Tool.
It's a tool. Yes, it's a tool. It's a tool created by humans to perform tasks that humans could perform. There's a simple definition. Artificial intelligence, something that is not human, something that was created by human. And my topic is why our professionals should use AI agents for specific tasks. Now, not just using AI. I mean, AI is a chatbot. AI is a general chatbot that got trained on so many large amount of data. Data on technology, data on research, data on everything. And then it gets this input and gives out outputs automatically by itself. And just like it's the normal computer adage, garbage in, garbage out. So if it gives it something, bad stuff, it brings out bad stuff. And if you give it good stuff, it brings out good stuff. And that is the prompt on AI. When you give it good prompts, it returns very good output to you. And when you give it bad prompts, it returns bad output. But AI agents is taking away that garbage in, garbage out part out of the equation. So you don't need to give it good prompts or bad prompts or whatever. It has its own specific prompts and it's working on that prompts to make sure it carries out the tasks it has been specified to carry out. And then gives you, always returns good prompt, except it comes to an error, which then won't be your problem because you are paying for it. So why? My talk is why and how professionals should use AI. The reasons professionals should get into AI. As you can see, it is developing rapidly. It is the new age of technology. Over past 500 years, we have gone into different phases. We started with the agricultural phase, where everyone was either a farmer or a landlord or a king, if you are. Then when you are a king, you have so many people working your farms and all that. And then we came to, after the agricultural age, we came to the should I say industrial age, technology age, where we had tractors instead of humans, horses and humans pulling the pulleys and all that in the farm. We have tractors pulling them. So a piece of land that could be done by 100 farmers, take just 2 farmers and a tractor to perform that task in the same amount of time. But then 98 people lost their job. So we have this noise. There are right people. Some people are being optimistic about AI. AI is the good of humanity. AI is going to be the next best thing. AI is going to be this and that, everything good. And then there's this set of people that says AI is going to be bad. AI is going to take our software testing job. But I'm here to tell you that there is this middle ground, and AI agents can help us do these tasks and remove the disadvantages and the overly advantage of AI. So there's 2 images here. Can you guess what year this is? Anybody guess the first image?
It's a road full of horses.
No, I mean the year of the picture.
1900.
Yes, 1900. And the other yeah, it's funny because it took 13 years for the Easter parade on Fifth Avenue in New York to change from all horses to all cars. That is how fast technologies can develop. I mean, the first ChatGPT came out, ChatGPT 3.5 came out in 2022. Who watched the video of Gemini, Google's Gemini video generation where Will Smith was eating spaghetti? Who watched it?
Yeah.
Now, who watched the second one, View, Gemini's View, when Will Smith was eating spaghetti? Can you tell the difference? And that happened in just under 2 years. So this technology is developing rapidly. And we've got so many organizations building AIs right now. We've got Claude Anthropic. So many people have used it, yeah? We've got OpenAI ChatGPT. And then we've got Mistral. We've got DeepSeek. We've got Meta Llama. We've got the one being built by Hugging Face. And you've got the one I'm working on currently that you won't use. So there are so many AI large language models to use now. It's a problem because Claude is good in coding, way better than ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is better in storytelling. So as a professional that does both storytelling and coding, do you pay double the amount for these organizations? No. What about Meta's Llama? And then Hugging Face one, Mistral, or Qwen? How do you use all this? I'm here to tell you that you don't have to use all this. You just need to get into AI agents. Now, what are AI agents? And how is it different from the obvious big AI? AI agents are advanced tools designed to execute specific tasks quickly and efficiently. But one thing is sure, it has to be it is doing this task in a particular domain. The domain might be your calendar. The domain might be your credit card. The domain might be cleaning your room. But it has to be doing this task in that specific domain. And it gets so good in that domain because that is all it focuses on. And it does not eliminate creativity because the disadvantage of AI right now is it takes away creativity. Instead of, there was a time when you're looking for an information on Google, you type in the information and you start going through the link one by one, looking for finding what you're looking for. But right now, all you have to do is type in the information and Google's AI will just bring it to you efficiently, quickly. But what about the joy you gain from finding out new information that you were not expecting? Or the joy you get when you find something you've been looking for. I mean, technology is great. For example, look at our phone. We can send messages in less than a second, and someone in wherever. I mean, someone from America was speaking to us just a few minutes ago. But then it throws us apart. It brings us closer and also takes us apart. That is the disadvantages of these technologies and all that. And AI agent is here to combat the disadvantage that large language model has bring to us. So AI agents can access tools like calendar, credit card, coding environment. See, when I was listening to the one of the talks over there, she spoke about Copilot. Now, Copilot can just automatically guess the next line of code you want to write and write it out for you. I do a lot of coding, and sometimes it gets annoying when this AI agent start telling me what next I should do. And I'll be like, come on, relax. So yeah. Now they can run continuously. They are always there telling you the errors you have on your Google Word or the coding errors you have and correcting them. They run continuously until they need human input or you come across an error. Now, why should professionals get into AI agents? What are the benefits? Well, these are the list of benefits, starting from autonomy, reduced workload, improved accuracy, personalization, availability, and time efficiency. I'm going to use an example from myself. I used an AI agent specifically on my calendar. So this AI agent gets into meetings for me, transcribes the meeting, and then gives me the meeting's minutes or the full meeting or the summary or the key findings of the meeting. Now, I might not be in the meeting, or I might be in the meeting because it's like my body, it's always there with me. I do volunteer for BCS as a treasurer in the early careers team. And sometimes when I'm working, I can't get in the meeting. The AI does it. And I'm the one that's supposed to do the meeting minutes. Basically, my body is there doing the meetings minutes on my behalf. Number one, autonomy. It gets in the meeting by itself. I don't have to tell it to get in the meeting. It has all my meetings from this month, next month, and when it's time, it applies for the meeting. Reduce workload. Well, it is doing it for me, so I don't have to do it. It has reduced the workload for me. Improved accuracy. But this is we can argue with this a bit because sometimes they are not as accurate as humans, but they improve accuracy. Say, for example, Google's Copilot in Word. I said Microsoft Copilot in Word. Every error you make when writing a document, it knows all the errors and it brings out, it tells you a clue on how to solve the error, or it brings out a word to replace the error. So they improve accuracy. Personalization. Well, I'm working on a personalized AI agent for myself. So it's possible. It can write like me. I'm trying to make sure it writes like me. Not speak like me. I don't want it to speak like me. It writes like me, carries my intonation, and every other thing I want it to do. And then availability. Unfortunately, they are always available. Unfortunately, I said unfortunately because, well, there are some people that are saying they are going to take our job. If an AI agent can do the job of a software tester and can do it very well, I don't have to pay a software tester to go on holiday then. So yeah, they are always available. And in everything, autonomy, reduced workload, improved accuracy, personalization, and availability, it saves us time. And that's time efficiency. AI handling their specific tasks frees up time for professionals. Then you can have your time to do whatever else you want to do, being creative or going for your boxing training. Now, before I continue, the next place is how should professionals use AI agent? I'm going to ask a question. There's no right answer, there's no wrong answer. How do we think that professionals can use AI agents? Anyone? In your opinion?
Does it help with your work?
Yeah, how?
Have to do every day.
Yes, perform the repetitive tasks you have to do every day.
It's like things to do with automation testing as well, and automating a lot of mundane tasks.
And all that.
Yeah.
So since you've spoken about mundane, I was listening to the World Economic Forum in Qatar, an interview on the CEO of DBS Bank, if you have heard of it, a very huge bank in South Asia. And she said that they are working on AI agents that would be taking away the mundane tasks, the everyday tasks that their workers don't like doing. So this AI agent is going to take away these tasks and free up time for professionals. Now, this is how we should use AI agent. And the funny thing, you don't have to be good with coding. You don't have to be able to build your AI agent like me. You just need, sometimes the AI agents are even in the tools we already use. Like Copilot, for example, is in Microsoft 365 Office. It's a PowerPoint. And in fact, it made this error. It's supposed to be, can I delegate this task to an AI agent? But it said visual assistant. So you can use this. You can use it for, it's there in Word, it's there in PowerPoint, it's there in Excel. It helps you out. I prepared these 4 questions for consideration on a personal basis, how you should use AI. Number 1, what task can AI help me do? Now, you have your own planning, you have your own duties. Now, which of these duties can these AI agents help you perform? Honestly, you have to answer that question. What tasks do I do repeated daily? What tasks do I repeat daily or weekly? How important the task is? Is it? I'm not telling you to take all your job and give it to AI agents to perform. But there's this task that you know that it's not really important, and you do it every day or you do it weekly, then AI agents can take over that one for you. What tools do I already use that have AI features? If you already use Word, then I don't think you have to get an AI agent because it's already there. If you use VS Code, you don't need an AI agent. And then finally, can I delegate this task to an AI agent or visual assistant? Depends on the policy of the organization or your university. So these are real-world examples of AI agents and many more. You see, I was talking about Otter AI. Who have heard of Otter AI?
Agent that join calls.
Yes, that joins all your meetings and it's free. You just have to subscribe, gives it access to your calendar, and it joins all your meeting. It transcribes everything that was said. It records the meeting, transcribes everything, and shares you instant summary. Then we have Grammarly Go. Grammarly Go refines your writing by adjusting to the tone of how you write and everything. And then Microsoft 365 Copilot, it's there and it made that mistake. And then there's Simplify. Who have heard of Simplify? Okay. It's a job application AI agent that automatically fills in all the normal form, your name, your date of birth, and whatever. And if you even want, it can automatically generate a cover letter for you by filling your job application. So these are most of the AI agents that I have used both in the present and the past. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done before that. So my final thoughts on AI agents. This is my opinion. Actually, I wrote this while writing the presentation. I just wrote this off my head. But I cannot just talk about AI agent without talking about the disadvantages of AI. So I'm going to put it out there. What are the disadvantages of AI on our present day currently? What do you think are the disadvantages of AI?
Skill.
Pardon?
Lots of skill.
Lots of skill. Very, 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 very good. Very, very good. What other disadvantages is there?
The misuse of AI tools and the bias as well.
Misuse and bias, yeah. Then we've got privacy. Because honestly, this large language model, the data that has been trained on it, they don't put it out there, but there's privacy issues in there. That's why they don't put it out. So what other disadvantages?
Is this a large language model? It could be taught incorrect information and then feed that back.
Yes, it's going to be incorrect information, I know that. So, but AI agents, what I believe, AI agents reduces this disadvantages to an extent. For example, the privacy issue. Before AI agent asks for access. So if peradventure, I like my privacy, my calendar privacy, I don't want it out there. I just have to refuse I don't have to use Otter AI. I do my thing myself. Okay. So it's up to me, takes this control. And something AI takes out control from our lives. Say, for example, my calendar, it has taken the control from me. which might be good or bad, depending on how you want to view it. But it's in my personal opinion. So the integration of AI into our workflow increases productivity without sacrificing our creativity. So instead of you can have an agent that teaches your child. So instead of just answering the question directly to ChatGPT and just ChatGPT giving you the answers directly, you can have an AI agent that teaches your child in a way that you ask the question and it guides your child to the answer. I'm actually creating an AI agent for that right now. And then AI empowers us to streamline repetitive tasks, enabling us to focus on meaningful work. And there's an adage that's saying that a taxi driver in New York City is 20% better than a taxi driver outside New York City, because they have the experience, they've interacted with people from different places. And I feel like a professional with an AI agent that is a professional that is readily available to embrace technologies, because one thing, AI is not going anywhere. If you noticed, at the beginning of this conference, there has been AI. AI in testing, AI in education, AI in healthcare, AI in everything, basically. It shows that it's not going anywhere, and it's up to professionals to be adaptive and use AI to the best of their ability. Thank you very much.
So, does anybody have any questions at all for Daniel? So,
Okay. Oh,
good.
okay. 10 minutes.
So, have you?
Oh, no, you can go on.
Okay, Simon.
Thank you very much. Awesome talk. Thank you for sharing. I was thinking your experience experimenting with AI agents. What's the funniest thing you've discovered that an AI agent has done that you're like, oh, that's a surprise. Didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah. For example, I told my AI agents I'm working on AI agent, but instead it wrote virtual assistant there. But that's not the worst part. So there was this time I was building, testing GPT Turbo API, and I gave it all the necessary prompts, all the necessary system prompts. And the output, okay, the output was outside everything I gave it. Totally outside everything I gave it. So I had to come back. Well, it was a very, very long day that day. I had to come back and rewrite all the prompts and test it again. And then prompt engineered it in such a way that it was not going to. There was this word I used. Please don't hallucinate. I added it. Please don't hallucinate. And then it finally gave me what I was looking for. But yeah, that day was really, really stressful.
Yeah, need some work.
Yeah, I really had to.
I'm going to ask, like, how, it's not your question, but literally saying, like, how much knowledge a person needs to have to build an AI agent?
Well,
Like,
if you want to build AI agents, you have to have so many knowledge. But if you want to use it, you don't need any knowledge at all. Yeah, you just have to go on otterAI.com, subscribe, and then you have your agent. But if you want to build one, it's not easy.
No, I think that's my question. Is there how to use it?
You just have to sign up. For example, with Copilot, for example, you don't even have to sign up. You just use Word and it's just by the corner disturbing you. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Sometimes I say, I don't want to do anything. Switch it off. Anyone?
Yep.
There's a kind of widely known saying circulating on social media. I don't want AI to write poems and literature and make paintings so that I can do the laundry and wash the dishes. I want AI to do the tedious stuff so that it can free me to do the creative. So when you say sacrificing our creativity, how does that relate to generative AI and the creative industry?
AI right now, the difference between the former, the first one, GPT 3.5. Honestly, 4.5 is very creative. And if you use it a lot, you would notice that
But that's
it has
a question.
PhD level intelligence. That's what they said. They said current AIs right now are PhD level intelligence. And there's really nothing we can do because it has been built on a lot of data. We can't just tell it to do all the tedious tasks and leave the creative tasks for us because honestly, we didn't build it.